I heard Okinawa girls only date black guys. What the fuck? What's up, guys? It's your boy, Muramasa. So, in my last video, check it out if you haven't watched it, by the way, link down in the description. I asked you guys to send me some of your questions down in the comments so that I can do kind of like a Q&A comment reaction type video. And in today's video, I will be doing just that. I will be reacting to you guys' comments and answering some of the questions that you guys have for me. Also, I just wanted to take a second before the video to thank you guys for 400 subscribers. I cannot believe that I'm actually growing as a content creator. It makes me really happy, like insanely happy. Anywho, so thank you so much for 400 subscribers. I got a lot of stuff planned down the road, so please stay tuned. And without further ado, let's go into the video. All right, let's begin. Is it okay to ask this question? I think so. I think you're good. I think you're all right. You mentioned in this video that you have a dual nationality. Do you plan to choose one nationality in the future? Very good question. So as of right now, I have a Japanese nationality and an American nationality. And because Japan doesn't really allow these dual nationalities, sooner or later, I'm gonna have to make a choice to like choose which one I'm going to live with. You know, do I want to live as a Japanese person or as an American? And to be honest with you, I am not sure. And the reason for this is because I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. You know, I've lived my life thinking that things would be going one way, and in most cases they've never really gone to plan. So yeah, as of now I haven't really thought too much about it, and I don't plan to think about it too much until I really have to. And yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling with my Japanese and American nationality. Are you guys Asian? Also, would love to hear the girl who said she spoke. Damn, let me do that again. Are you guys Asian? Also, would have loved to hear the girl who said she spoke Okinawan to speak Okinawan. That is a very good point. If you haven't watched my interview video, go check it out. Anywho, Asian. Am I Asian? Short answer is yes, I'm a Asian. I've got that Japanese blood in me, but I do not look Japanese, at least I've been told so. So yeah, I'm a Asian. Kind of feels weird to say that out loud though. Like your video, but cuss words and especially the F should be reserved for extreme opposite of good, more than naughty. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, fuck. Oh, fuck, sorry guys, I'm so sorry. Wait, are Okinawans better in English too? The girl and Muramasa both look half. I mean, it's cool, I just wanna know. So can Okinawans speak English better than Japanese people? And to answer your question, not necessarily, but there are factors that could contribute to Okinawan speaking better English. And there's two reasons for this. First of all, in Okinawa, there are a ton of military bases. 70%, I hope that number is still true. 70% of all American military bases are located in Okinawa. So naturally, there's a lot of Americans in Okinawa. And what happens then is a lot of Japanese Okinawan girls are, you know, they get married to these American guys, and then they have multicultural families with, you know, people like me. I'm half American, half Okinawan. So yeah, that's one reason why some Okinawans might be good at speaking English. And another reason is actually because on the military bases in Okinawa, there are a lot of Japanese people who actually find jobs there. You know, it could be part-time or it could be full-time. And what happens then is, of course, you got to work in English, so naturally you gain and you grow those English skills. Ichiran, Ichiraku. Goated. W anime reference. I love it. That's a rice paddle, right? Yes, it is. Look at this bad boy. Look at it. Look at it. I can't see it. Can you guys see it? Yeah. This is the shamoji. This is a Japanese rice paddle. You know, you just kind of use it to scoop up rice. And when I was making my whole mic setup, I wanted to do something that's a little unique, something that other people haven't done yet. And I thought, you know, why not I put this on a rice paddle, you know? You will blow up. Amazing video. Kosu CCP, thank you so much. But what do you mean that I'm gonna blow up? How do you yourself see the differences between Tokyo and Okinawa? Do you feel any discrimination in Tokyo? That is a very, very good question. Have I ever faced any racism in Tokyo? Short answer, no. If anything, when I tell people I'm from Okinawa, I've gotten a lot of positive comments, I guess. But yeah, I've had more positive than negative experiences because I was an Okinawan. However, differences between Okinawa and Tokyo, that is a video that I will do in upon itself. But just off the top of my head, of course, transportation is different. Okinawa does not have trains, and that is a nightmare sometimes. We do have monorails, but there's only like 10 stations, maybe 15. So we have to use buses and cars, so it gets really, really packed on the roads. Something else that I've noticed since I've been living in Tokyo is that, I'll be honest, Tokyo people are always so tense. They're very tense. And I think this is because people in Tokyo are very fast-paced, right? You know, they're always walking quickly, trains are on time, like on the dot. You know, if you're even a second late, you know, shame upon you. It's that whole thing. Okinawan people, we're more relaxed. Of course, we are strict on time, but we're not as strict, if that makes sense. There's a funny word in Okinawa, and that word is actually uchina taimu, which kind of like comes from the fact that Okinawan people are always late. So yeah, Tokyo people are a little more tense than Okinawa people, and that can actually lead to them, I guess, getting a little more stressful. Alright, so just curious, what's it like living as a half American in Japan? Are there any inconveniences? Very good question again. I will also be making a video on this. The biggest drawback that I would say is that people kind of see me as a foreigner as well. And you know, I don't blame them. You know, look at me. I don't look Japanese. I got brown hair, brown eyes. I'm white. I'm white, you know. I don't blame them. Whenever something happens in Japan that involves a foreigner causing trouble, of course the entire image of foreigners in Japan goes down. You know, of course, right? That also affects me as well, you know, because I look like a foreigner, even though I'm not entirely a foreigner. So I guess kind of being treated and classified as one of them foreigners, you know, just another one of those Americans. That's probably what had the biggest impact on me in the past. I give you dislike because 123, 402, 625, way too loud sound, which is child and disgusting. Oh my god. Yo. I think I have to retire, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My YouTube career is over. Nah, just kidding. I brought this comment because I thought it was funny. So I was editing my video when I got a really fun comment, which was asking me which do I like the best, the Tokyo Tower, the Tokyo Skytree, or the Eiffel Tower. Definitely, I'd say the Tokyo Tower. Not only because, you know, I like the shape of it compared to the Eiffel Tower and the Tokyo Skytree. I just like the color. It looks beautiful compared to the other two. Did you call me a weirdo at the end? Yes, Faith, I did call you a weirdo at the end, and I'm gonna call you a weirdo again. Stay tuned, it's gonna come in the next few minutes, I think. If you were an animal in your next life, what would you be? What animal would I be? Fish. I heard Okinawa girls only date black guys. What the fuck? Hey, as an Okinawan guy, I can only tell you so much, right? But I think for this comment, we should hear from an actual Okinawan girl. Miley, yo, I need to ask you a question.
Hi.
You're an Okinawan girl down there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need your insight as an Okinawan female. I got a comment from someone who said that they thought Okinawan girls only date black guys. Is this true?
I don't think so. It's not a blanket all.
Okay, alright. もうちょい教えてほしい。
まず偏見だね。だってさ、
Yeah.
どんな人にも言えないじゃん。これが全部一つのグループの人たちがもう一グループの人たちが絶対好きって。だからまず偏見で間違ってるじゃん。ステレオタイプさ。
そうだね。
で次に女性蔑視、ミサージュニーでしょ。だってそれアメリカでもあるじゃんね。そういうのは。そういう偏見はAsian girls に対する偏見。で、racism、人種差別、どっち側に対しても。だから、それなんかだってね、個人の好みだから好きな人は好きだと思うんだけど、で、沖縄ってほら基地も多いから、いろんな、ね、米軍関係者として関わる可能性も高いと思うけど、だからといって全員がそうっていうのは確実に間違ってる。間違ってる。Got it. I needed that. Thank you so much. Well, there you go, folks. She said it, not me. What are your goals as a creator? Is there anyone who you'd like to collab with one day? I guess one of my goals as a creator is to get that silver plate, you know, the 100K. I want to get to 100K, at least 100K. Getting the silver play button, it's always been a dream of mine, and I definitely want
one of those. In terms of people, I guess other creators who I'd like to work with in the future. First of all, of course, I can't talk about this without mentioning my two very good friends, Setsuna and Yu Pum Pum. They're very, very talented creators. And, you know, of course, we meet all the time. You know, they're very great friends of mine. But we've actually never worked on a video together. And that's something that I'd love to do. So, hey, Setsuna, Yu Pum Pum, if you're watching this, hey. Besides from them, I'd love to meet my childhood heroes. Sea Dog, Joe the Anime Man, and Giguk. Those guys they kind of saved me during the pandemic. They really, you know, watching their videos was kind of like a daily habit of mine, and I loved their content so fucking much. Like, oh my god. So yeah, one day I'd love to work with those guys, and of course abroad in Japan. And yeah, alright guys, that's all for today's video. Thank you very much. I hope I didn't miss any comments. I hope. If I did, I'm sorry in advance. This isn't the last time I'm doing this video. I'm definitely gonna do a Q&A, reacting to comments type vid in the future. So yeah, let's do it again, guys. Again, thank you so much for 400 subscribers. I want to get to that big 1,000 as fast as I can, and I'm gonna work hard. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, you know, all that beautiful stuff. Okay, that's all from me for today, weirdos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh yeah.